So I said the next video I'd go over this, if it worked or not. It did. I drove it. Okay, backstep. I didn't tighten this down as much as I normally do. I thought it was, good enough, but it proved that it wasn't. And when I hit pretty high boost yesterday getting on the highway, I popped the entire coupler off. So I drove with no boost for a bit. And then I fixed it in a parking lot at Izzy's T-ball practice. So boost leak is pretty much all that I was fighting for a while. Leaking intercooler would cause, obviously the same effect to a boost leak. So I fixed it, drove it back. It gave me no bogging issues or anything like that, so we are good to go. But today, what we've got is my state is getting new handlebars, but I'm not going to be able to finish today because I forgot to order brake housing, and I kind of need that in order to run the brake cables, because we are going from a bull bar setup to a drop bar setup with these guys hoods. I want these as a resting position. I don't like the way that this feels. And I don't like the way that this feels having my brakes right here. It just like, I want to be able to hold right here, brake, because I like holding here sometimes. But then if I need to use my brake, it feels really weird going back down here. I don't explain it, but my brain doesn't like it. Also, these are 36 centimeters or 360 millimeter wide. These are 420, so also wider for me, for my comfort. So to start me off, or start us off here, we will begin by removing the old stuff, of course. There that dude went. I have to get in the habit of not talking off camera. It's a really bad habit. I talk off camera and then you guys are just staring at nothing. And it's weird. So I gotta stop doing that. But actually, we're all in frame here. Loosen this a little bit. I'm not gonna remove this just yet because I actually want to remove this as a whole, just in case I ever want to go back. You know what I mean? Maybe one day I experience the drop bars and I experience the bull bars and I decide that I like the bull bars more, become more experienced with riding that guy. So I'll move this guy while we're here. And what's funny about this system here is that it's internally routed, like partially at least. I'll show you in a bit. After I get everything off so that I don't move the camera and then move it back. And, it's a lot of work. Let's remove this cool little bag that I got out of the way, just so that I have more viewing room. Now I can remove this guy through somehow. Okay, I gotta get that guy. I really hope that it's easy to get this through, because if it's not, that's gonna suck. Anyways, keep you there, and then that's good. It's out. So I've noticed that a lot of people, when they change bars, they just loosen this and then like slide the bars out and stuff. Which I get if you're using like all new everything and you are, I don't know, doing it the right way. I don't know what it is. But like I said, I'm keeping this set up for later, just in case. And it's already got the right, housing length and cable length and everything like that. So I might as well keep it. I like this bell button. It's a very just chill little bell. Izzy's bike does not have a chill bell. It's an aggressive bell. Bull bars out. Like so. But I want this. Take these down. Keep it in place. Looks good to me. I guess the best thing would be to just put it down, huh? That was pretty good. It's almost spot on. Cool. So let me get the brake levers on. This is what I'm looking for. And this is supposed to be basically almost in line with it. So Let me go look for this measuring tape thing that I've got, and it's like a sewing one. Um, but I should be able to measure from bottom of the bar all the way up to here, and that's when I'll know that it's the same measurement on both sides. All right, so I could not find the tape. I honestly probably left it in my toolbox and put it away, but I did find the next best thing, and that is a zip tie, cable tie, whatever you want to call them. I just many individual little slots in them or whatever. So I measured right one end and I got it perfectly by using one of those slots to reach the side. So now I've got this one here. Of course, I already lost the tool that I need. And then we'll be able to run the board tape and everything. The hose line comes out through in here. So it'll go, and I'll run this one out through the back, and then this one will just come here, run to the front. So now all we can do is wait until I get my cable housing. That'll be tomorrow, so I will see you guys shortly. Alright, so I've got some housing that I cut to size that I figured would be good enough. And I'm gonna stick that in here. I do still need to wait on the ferrule, but at least I can test fit, make sure that this is exactly what I want, which if this is hooking like that, that should be, I'll probably cut that a little short because I forgot that this barrel adjuster is all the way out. Okay, well, this guy goes in here. Like that. Yeah, that might not be enough. Cool. So, already wasting cable. Let me see if I've got enough for the rear. As long as I've got enough for the rear, which I should have more than enough for the rear, I should be good to redo this again. So I'm gonna go a little bit more, a little bit longer than I did before. So obviously, this guy right here. Maybe even one more. Cool. So it should be enough for the front now. As you can see, this is gonna do is come in here, wrap here with tape, and go in here, my little happy home. Very cool. Very cool. Might even cut just a little bit more on that. Or just let the brake cable go back there. I think it'll be alright. So we'll leave that there. get some electrical tape. Let me just wait till I get the freaking ferrules feedback. I don't know how much later this is, but I went ahead and ran shit that I shouldn't have, but I did it anyway. And so I got everything leveled over here. This is 100% the worst. Anyways, so I've got my brake cables routed this way. Right, out, through, over, and in here. Waiting on these ferrules that just got here today finally. And now I can cut this line to be shorter. I ran this line this way through the hole, which is actually a lot easier than I expected. It came right out over here. And now this is in here, but this needs a ferrule. So I'm gonna grab one of these things, loop, loop, and we might as well grab our cable so we can run that as well. Something I need to make sure over here whenever you cut this shit, you make sure that all that is gone. So we work on. What the fuck did I drop? Oh, okay, cool. My lube. Fun. Which I do need. I'm going to run a shitload down here. Oop. Don't do that to me, dude. It's gonna stick it to me because I'm oily. Alright. So, let me get this thing. Anyways, I get that out and then you kind of use a pick to go in there, make sure that it is free for the cable to go through. And then drop some lube in there so that the chain or that the freaking cable's got something nice to go through. Alright. Here's the fun part. So take this guy out. I've already lubed the inside of this noodle. But I'm gonna stick this through here. The cord or cable through that. But I want this to go in here first. Boom. And now it's going all the way through. And you can see it coming out the back, probably not. And bloop. Boom. So now here, we got this. I should have put the ferrule on before, but it's okay. Bloop. Put this guy in. This guy in here. Boom. Cable through. And ferrule in. Boom, dude. Just like that. And then I can get this here cable in through here. I just want to close my brakes to like almost fully shut. Lock that cable in. Right there. That should be good. So that when I pull brake, and that can probably adjust or fine tune also, but you see, we've got cable right there. You got your brakes. Can you see the brakes? Oh yeah. So I'll probably fine tune adjust that. And yeah, let me get to cutting some cables, getting this set up a little bit better so that I can put tape on. And I'll show you guys how I wrap the bar tape, how I use Park Tools videos for this. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, so I decided to just show that on camera because if I'm already here, I might as well just show what I'm doing. But I forgot again these things. These are the end caps for the brake cables. I'm gonna cut this one. Okay, around right here. Just in case. A little line. And you get one of these caps. Throw it on. And what I've seen people do is they do one crimp, boom, and then another one for good measure. I guess. You know? Back here. Do the same thing. Put the cable stop in. And crimper. Sick. So now we are all braked up. As you can see, rear wheel, boom. And then front wheel, boom. I don't know if you saw the rear wheel. Did you? No, you couldn't. How could you? How could you see the rear wheel? See that spin? Look at this. Boom. Spin. Stop. Cool. Now, the fun part, wrapping this thing. Oh wait, I do want to add more electrical tape here. This is just to hold the, pretty much the cables in their position so that they don't like, they stay close to the handlebar in line. Right? So somewhere along the line in my beach trip where I took this thing, I had a casualty. I don't know where this happened, but I lost bar tape and scraped up my bar. And that is coming in handy because I want to use some tape right here or some of this stuff in here to hide this. I'm also so torn on whether I'm going to use the chrome caps that it came with or if I'm going to use these expansion caps that I've got that match my head tube. You see it's the same gold, but this would go in here and then this would tighten up or whatever. I like that a lot, but apparently I guess it's kind of a little bit different unwrapping it. It's got to be like a straight line over here so that the cap can go on straight. I don't know. We'll see. Look at that, dude. Hell yeah. And I got the gold to match. Of course. You know how to do it. Gold and gold, matching gold. Alright. Jeez, dude. I love the way that this looks. The brown on the brown, dude. Come on. There's just no way. All right, so I did get it right before. All that I had to do was just move this thing up a little bit, this piece up a little bit, so that it fit perfectly without it coming out. Damn, I could go a little bit bigger. I'm probably gonna end up doing the other side again, just cause that's gonna bother me. I can see a tiny bit of black in here. It doesn't affect anything at all, at all. But it's gonna bother me. So I'll redo it whenever I redo it. Probably won't do it for a while. If I even do it. Maybe I'll just throw in another little piece in there. Fuck it. Okay. Now this is gonna be weird because this I started that way, so this I'm gonna start this way. Bear with me, fellas. There we go. That's much better. Now I've got all this room. I'll start the opposite way. On this side. Honestly, it's so much easier when I just freaking let it fall down. When you try and fight the roll, it just makes it harder. Sweet. Now I can pull the hood down. Boom, dude. Seamless. Seamless. Like nothing is there. Look at that. That is a thing of beauty, dude. Let's just take some time to admire this thing, right? Oh, come on, man. Even if you don't appreciate bikes, you gotta tell me this is sick. You can't tell me it's not sick. You know? I can't wait to ride it. I'm gonna go take it for a little spin, I think, since I've got some time. But appreciate you guys for watching, if you are watching still. More car content maybe to come. I don't really have much to do on this thing until I do the clutch, so we'll see. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time.